Welcome to the wild world of martial mismatches, where egos collide and reality bites. Prepare for a ringside seat to witness overconfidence meet its match, gender stereotypes get body slammed, and the sweet science of boxing turns sour for some unlucky contenders. Buckle up, fight fans. It's time for a knockout tour of hubris and humility. Claressa Shields vs. reality, the gold rush that went bust. Claressa T-Rex Shields, the two-time Olympic gold medalist with an ego as shiny as her medals, thought she could conquer the male boxing world. Claiming she could drop men and beat up Keith Thurman, Shields flexed her verbal muscles. But faster than you can say glass jaw, an unknown male boxer shattered her delusions with a brutal knockout. Suddenly, the self-proclaimed queen of the ring found herself the court jester of the boxing community. Oh, how the mighty fall, and boy did she fall hard. Peter McNeely versus Mike Tyson, when bravado meets iron. In a classic tale of be careful what you wish for, Peter the Hurricane McNeely stormed into his fight with Mike Tyson, boasting he'd kick Tyson's ass. Meanwhile, Iron Mike's humble demeanor had everyone wondering if he'd lost his edge. But when the bell rang, Tyson unleashed a fury that made McNeely's Hurricane look like a gentle breeze. One thunderous right hand later, and McNeely's career forecast changed to permanently cloudy with a chance of regret. Wonder Woman wannabe versus the slap of destiny. In a scene straight out of a slapstick comedy, a woman channeling her inner Wonder Woman decided to test her extraordinary strength against a man with a palm of steel. One epic slap later, and our would-be Amazon found herself rethinking her life choices from the comfort of the floor. Meanwhile, her opponent shrugged it off like he'd just high-fived a toddler. Talk about a wake-up call, or in this case, a wake-up slap. Feminist fighter versus black belt reality check. With dreams of shattering gender norms, one brave or foolhardy feminist stepped into the ring with a black belt fighter. Alas, her noble intentions were no match for her opponent's fists of fury. In a twist that surprised absolutely no one, except perhaps our intrepid heroine, she found herself taking an unscheduled nap on the canvas. The crowd's boos served as a lullaby for her embarrassment-induced slumber. Karate Kidette versus Street Fighter surprise. In a real-life version of Cobra Kai meets Fight Club, a karate black belt girl squared off against a street-smart brawler. Despite her years of wax-on, wax-off training, our disciplined damsel found herself outmatched by raw strength and unpredictable moves. Turns out, all those board-breaking exercises don't quite prepare you for a street-style beatdown. Who knew? Domestic dispute dojo, battle for dish duty. In the most high-stakes fight of the century, a couple took their chore chart disagreement to the mat. The lady of the house showcased her flashy moves, confident she'd be trading her dish gloves for victory gloves. But in a twist worthy of a soap opera, her opponent's natural talent prevailed. The result? One bruised ego and a sink full of dishes waiting for their champion. Airport Karen versus security guard showdown. When entitlement meets enforcement. In a scene that would make even the most seasoned TMZ reporter blush, an entitled Karen decided to turn an airport into her personal boxing ring. Ignoring polite requests faster than a toddler ignores vegetables, she unleashed a slap that echoed through the terminal. But our security guard, channeling his inner action hero, chased her down and delivered a taste of her own medicine. It was a slap heard round the world that left Karen reconsidering her life choices and possibly her travel plans. Checkmate, the self-defeating slugger. In a bout that could only happen in the wild world of Czech fight promotion, Lucy Kurova faced off against Regina Libova and herself. Within a mere 20 seconds, Kurova managed to gas out faster than a leaky balloon and, in a move that would make even the Three Stooges proud, knocked herself out cold. It was less float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and more flail like a fish, fall like a tree. Victoria's not-so-secret defeat. Victoria Perkins bravely stepped up to the plate for an equal fight, only to discover that equality in combat is about as real as unicorns. As the dust settled, Victoria found herself with a newfound appreciation for weight classes and a slightly bruised ego. But hey, at least she can say she tried, which is more than most armchair warriors can claim. Olympic-sized reality check. In a display of athletic prowess that left jaws dropped and records shattered, the age-old debate of men versus women in sports got a high-speed answer. As the men's relay team zoomed past their female counterparts, it became clear that in the race of life, Mother Nature doesn't always play fair. Sorry folks, sometimes the gender gap is wider than the Grand Canyon. Goliath versus David, the remix. In a wrestling match that flipped the script on the classic tale, a towering female powerhouse found herself outmaneuvered by a pint-sized male opponent. Despite her Amazonian advantage, she discovered that technique trumped size faster than you can say pin. It was a humbling reminder that in wrestling, as in life, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Muay Thai mismatch. When confidence meets canvas, our fearless female fighter strutted into the ring, ready to showcase her strength. Little did she know, her trainer was about to serve up a humility sandwich with a side of mat. In a lesson swifter than a roundhouse kick, she learned that in Muay Thai, respect is earned, not demanded. Looks like someone's going back to hitting the pads instead of running their mouth. Karate chaos. High kick meets higher expectations. In a match that proved karma has a mean right hook, a cocky karate girl faced off against a guy she clearly underestimated. Faster than you can say wax on, wax off, she found herself on the receiving end of a high kick that would make Daniel LaRusso proud. It was a swift reminder that in martial arts, as in life, it's best to keep your guard up and your ego in check. Ladies in blue, why the streets aren't always safer. In a demonstration of why some jobs require more than just a badge and a stern look, a female officer found herself in a predicament stickier than a donut shop at midnight. As her perp decided to turn the tables, she discovered that sometimes desk duty doesn't sound so bad after all. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Preferably someone who can keep their suspect from becoming the arrester. Sparring session surprise, when students become teachers. In a classic case of be careful what you wish for, a female fighter decided to test her mettle against her male coach. Unleashing a flurry of punches and kicks, she thought she was channeling her inner Muhammad Ali. Instead, she got a lesson in humility faster than you can say rope-a-dope. One well-placed counter later, and our ambitious pupil found herself back in lesson 101. Respect your coach. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us which fight made you wince the hardest. Remember, in the wild world of combat sports, today's champ is tomorrow's chump. And the only thing separating glory from gory is often just one well-placed punch.